Vogt with VOGTLAND Outdoors, and today we're going to KISHWAUKEE Archers Club, where I'm a member, to go and shoot because it's 3 degrees outside. Also because that's where the competition is going to be in a couple of weeks. So I figure I might as well go inside and just get a little practice in. KISHWAUKEE Archers Club is about 25 miles away from my house. Amazing place. You guys have seen videos where I shot there, but I've never taken you on a tour. Let's go into the KISHWAUKEE Archers Club. Welcome, everybody. That's Bill over there. Bill, say hi. Bill's on the phone. Like I said, I think this club was built around 1940 something. Got the Articles of Incorporation on the wall. I mean, it's a long-standing tradition around here. A kitchen here. We've got indoors. Indoor target. We got a ton of 3D targets that are all hidden there because we're all shooting target today. The black line you see him shooting from is, I imagine it's the 18-meter mark for the competition, but you can see that we could come all the way back to 30 meters, and if you're shooting through the doorway when nobody's around, you got a 40-meter shot, maybe even a little bit more. I'm gonna go inside and practice for a little bit. If you just want to come and hang out, you got this. It's nice and warm in here. People come just to spend time, just like you would expect to see on a club. People collecting stuff over the years, all the different members. Stuff where you can keep all your equipment, restroom, machines. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna go practice a little bit. Taking a little break. I'm shooting okay, but I'm not hitting the yellow. I'm flinching every time I see it, and I'm noticing a pattern on the target out there. That's mine. I'm noticing a pattern that everything tends to be spreading out a little bit on the high side. So it's the red and the blue and the black above the yellow, but not at the yellow line. And I'm not hitting the yellow, not at all. Not in 6 rounds of 6 arrows. Haven't one single time hit the yellow. How people do it. I'm just trying to figure out ways to calm myself down and, more importantly, to focus. We'll move in there and give it another try. Okay, here's where we're at so far, guys. Remember what I was telling you, all you newbies? Even when you get discouraged, try to find things that you do like. So I'm sitting here wondering why I'm not hitting the yellow, but at least I got to be happy about my left to right release. I have to be happy with my range. That's not bad for 20 meters. I got one stray hit that's going out. So give yourself a chance to warm up a little bit so your muscles aren't jittery all over the place. Warm up, do a nice warm up, but it's starting to get a little bit more consistent. This has to get tighter, and that's going to come as I gain my confidence back. Just wanted to let you guys know where I'm doing so far. Let's keep shooting. All right, we got a couple of good bullseyes in here, good points. That's a good place to call it a day after an hour. Sometimes, remember me telling you guys that sometimes you need one particular person next to you to make you start focusing, like the shots matter. That was this gentleman right here, thank you for that. I think I shot with you out in the woods here all summer long. Yeah, I recognize you. So find that person. There's a reason why you want to compete, and it's not always to find out who's best. It's to actually force yourself to focus and be the best archer that you can be. That's what I got, that little gift today. That's what that was this morning. So I'm going to try to end on a high note, liking what I was seeing. Everything was in the points right there, no white. That's what I was trying to avoid. End on a good note like that, call it a day and go do some other stuff. I'm doing some thinking on the way back. I was all over the place initially. I was shooting between a compound archer that I couldn't see, is on my back, a guy named Bob, and a guy named Tom that's shooting barebow but not competing coming up. He was pretty good, about as good as me. He's not shooting hunting arrows like I am, but I could not focus. That part was very, very clear to me. While I was shooting with Tom, there was, and I'm trying to find the words for it because I'm hoping that this helps you guys out too. It didn't seem to matter to me. There was that kind of focus, like I was just screwing around. I was just, not taking it seriously. There was a lack of determination. There was a lack of will in retrospect. And one thing that was startling, and this is what I want to share with you, was that after I said goodbye to Tom, he left before me because he came earlier. He left. Another guy named Rick, a compound archer who's quite good, he showed up at 9 o'clock, so I'd been there for an hour. Rick shows up, and I've shot alongside him during summer 3D outdoor league, 3D target league, outside field archery. So we're walking around the targets and shooting. He's in the compound league, the compound division. I'm in the barebow division. So we're not directly competing, but for some reason, the minute Rick stepped up and was in front of me, so he's on my face, and I'm turning sideways, so he's over there. For whatever reason, I suddenly got serious. It was surprising how quickly, it was like a switch got thrown, that I wanted to shoot well. I wanted to impress Rick, because Rick's a really good shot. Rick goes up, and suddenly I'm not just trying to go out there and spray my arrows and get done. We were going neck and neck. I let him shoot first, then while he's reloading, I go and shoot. And I'm just trying to describe this to you guys, but the minute he nailed one in there, I wanted to nail one so bad, and suddenly my focus changed. Both eyes were on the target. I was staring down the lane. I was squinting, staring right at that little yellow dot, and I wasn't afraid of it anymore. I was staring the little fucker down like he's gonna die, and suddenly all the shots started to go in. I thanked Rick afterwards. You go back and watch the last few seconds. I thanked him because he gave me an opportunity. He gave me a reason, rather. He gave me a reason to focus. And it got me thinking on my way back home, how can I make that happen? There's no guarantee in competition that Rick's going to be standing in front of me. So how can I get that focus back, that determination, that will to focus? And I noticed that one other guy, Bob, behind me, was wearing earphones, and he was playing music. And I know that that's helped me on my triathlon and on my sprint triathlons and on my half marathons, that it changes my mood, it changes my focus. So I'm coming back here tomorrow morning wearing earbuds, and I'm going to be playing Rocky music. Dun da 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 dun 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 da 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 dun da dun dun da 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 like that, da da da. And I'm going to see if that actually helps my focus. So I'm going to try that. I got to find out if I can use those in competition. I have to believe I can. If Bob is wearing them, he looked like he was preparing for competition. So that's my big takeaway, is that I'm going to get earbuds. The other takeaway was, when it matters, you suddenly start to shoot better. So you need to, one of the secrets to competing successfully is to find a way to turn that switch manually, not hope that it happens, but be able to find the button that you can press that makes that focus happen, just like what happened to me. All right, so much for the outtake. See you guys later. One last thing, and these aren't outtakes as much as they're like epilogues to my movie, to my
to my videos. I said I was going to go there. I was going to hold the arrow tip right on the yellow, right on the yellow, right on the yellow, and then let down. Not one time did I do that. I suck at that particular kind of therapy, that hold it on the target and put it down. I suck. It just doesn't work for me. I guess there's a part of me, a huge part of me, I just don't believe in it. I don't believe that works, that kind of training. Because that's artificial too. You're training yourself to not shoot? Come on, that doesn't make any sense. I have to train myself to like that yellow dot. I have to train myself that the target isn't even the target. It's not the whole sheet of paper, it's the yellow dot. I have to train myself that the yellow dot isn't the target either. The little itty bitty X in the middle of the target, that's the target. That's the only thing I care about. I want to squint in so hard looking at that target that I think at 20 meters I can see that little X. That's what I got to put the tip of the arrow on. That's what I got to focus on. Anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know that even though I went in thinking I was going to do that, it was all bullshit. I ended up just doing my own technique, and it was finding the determination that mattered, finding the focus, not retraining my muscles to not take a shot. That's it.